Rodriguez, you'll explore all 400 square miles of this vast open world. Right now, let's just jump straight into free fall towards the town of Alba. To give you a taste of just how open-ended the physics and the systems in our game are, we wanted to create this interactive presentation. So at various points today, we'll be asking you to make a choice about how to approach different situations in the game. At Avalanche Studios, we love building huge sandbox worlds, and everything you see here on the screen you can travel to. The hills, the mountains, the beaches, you name it, what you see, you can go straight to it. The story behind Medici is that it's being held under the brutal control of the dictator General Di Ravello. And as you can see, his domineering presence can be felt throughout all the towns and the villages. Inspiring a revolution to free the people is no simple task for any ordinary citizen. But Rico is no ordinary person. With his unique tools of destruction and large arsenal of weaponry, it's entirely up to you on how you want to free the people. It can all start with toppling one of the classic symbols of General Di Ravello's rule. So for your first choice, great choice, and very much a favorite with the team. Here we'll see Rico using the physics of the world and his new multi-tethers to force Di Ravello's statue into inflicting damage upon itself. Alright, so with the statue destroyed and Di Ravello's tyrannous grip on the town of Alba no longer quite so tight, let's have a look at Rico's new upgraded grapple. As with JC2, traversal is very much at the heart of the experience. Medici is packed with activities, challenges, and opportunities for creative destruction. And here we can see one of Di Ravello's propaganda spouting speakers. So let's make quick work of it and tear it down. Using his tethers, Rico is able to rip chaos objects like this from their supports. And as you destroy these pieces of propaganda, you further weaken Di Ravello's influence over the area. Gas stations were so much fun in JC2, we decided that we wanted to take them out of the core chaos progression system and just allow players to destroy them as many times as they want. And our physics play to our favor as a chain reaction kicks off and the whole place goes up. Let's take advantage of Rico's brand new wingsuit, which completes Rico's set of aerial abilities alongside the grapple and parachute.
God save you. We found a collaborator. He will be picked up in a limousine.
As you can see here, the sense of speed with the wingsuit deployed is unparalleled. And with the right terrain, we can cover huge distances very quickly. Just as with the parachute, Rico can use his grapple to pull himself along, thus giving him an additional speed boost. The combination of the wingsuit, the grapple, and the parachute allows you to fluidly move through the environment and have tons of fun doing it. Here we're coming to one of our big port bases. This imposing naval facility not only builds massive ships for Di Ravello, but contains huge spherical fuel tanks and distillation towers. One of the game's largest explosions is contained within. How would you like to approach this? There are a lot of options at your disposal. Let's apply a little out-of-the-box thinking with one of the many airborne vehicles in the game. Rico can fly anything, so hijacking his jet really isn't an issue. And this might be a multi-million-dollar military plane, but in Rico's hands, it's a very big and expensive bullet. All we need to do is remember to hit eject in time. Alright, so we've blown up the refinery and we've seen the cascade of destruction. Now let's take to the roads in a souped-up sports car. In Just Cause 3, there are over 80 different air, land, and sea vehicles for you to drive, crash, do whatever you want. Our driving model has been completely overhauled since Just Cause 2, giving players more control over the vehicles themselves, as well as increasing their destructibility. And of course, there are numerous race challenges for you to play that will allow you to unlock vehicle-based mods to improve your lives. We're not a racing game, so going off-road in our world can be lots of fun. Our state-of-the-art destruction extends even to vegetation, so if you're under heat trying to get away from people, you can plow through fields of sunflowers and lavender fields, even through bushes and trees. Let's try to escape these people trying to take us down and get a good vantage point over one of DiRivello's key bridges in the area. So we'll stop here. Thought I'd give you an opportunity to blow up something truly massive in any way you choose. Let's attack it from the sea by hijacking one of the General's gunboats. You'll notice that the water in the game has real physical properties. We have wakes from other boats. The waves get bigger the further out to sea that you go, which of course helps make sea races and the gameplay on the ocean even more fun and unpredictable. The heavy artillery should help us take out the bridge supports. Shooting out the supports however you want will result in the bridge destroying in totally different ways every time. With the bridge out of commission, Rico can focus on the next objective. And to make that a little easier, we've instituted a new Rebel Drop system. The Rebel Drop system allows Rico to order weapons and vehicles at a moment's notice via airdrop. And it gives you yet another tool to pull off that crazy idea. This beautiful and peaceful flight offers us another opportunity to show off a new feature, and that's our new stunting system. We moved away from the specific authored points on vehicles from JC2 and allowed the player total freedom on top. So if you jump out onto the plane, you can actually walk around the plane wings themselves. And of course, the plane itself can be used as a means of destruction. Maybe we should get off the plane first. Let's swap out wings for wheels and take a motorbike for the remainder of our journey. And while it's nice to weave along Medici's roads with the wind in our face, it is inevitable that DiRivello's men will catch up. And of course you can use the situation any way you like. You can do combat directly from the bike, avoiding collisions and using the vehicle's weaknesses against them, and eventually defeating DiRivello's military. And here we are at another of the General's huge military facilities. And it's time for another choice. Now DiRivello's men with little more than his grapple. But it's pretty fun to embrace the notion of overkill. Let's use the tanks. Let's put all of Rico's abilities and tools to the test, and take down Vigilator Soon's huge communication spires and satellite dish, and cripple the General's hold on Sirocco.